The crowd roared. Confetti rained down. America had spoken. Donald J. Trump once again stood victorious. He had secured over 270 electoral votes. A new dawn was breaking. A golden age was promised. From the opulent ballroom of his beloved Mar-a-Lago, President-elect Trump addressed the nation. His words were powerful, resonant with the hopes and dreams of millions. He spoke of a nation yearning for change. He promised to deliver. Key battleground states had turned red. Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, the heartland had spoken. They yearned for the America they once knew, an America of strength, an America of prosperity, an America first. This was more than just an election. It was a movement fueled by the forgotten men and women of this country. They had found their champion, they had found their voice, and tonight they had won. President-elect Trump, ever the unifier, extended a hand to all Americans. He spoke of healing. He spoke of bridging the divides that had plagued the nation for too long. It's time to come together, he declared, his voice echoing through the ballroom. We are one people, one nation under God. His words resonated with a deep and abiding truth. America, despite its differences, was strongest when united. He acknowledged the wounds of the past, the bitter political battles, the relentless attacks from the media. But tonight, he insisted, was a night for healing, a night to start anew. His message was clear. It was time to put aside differences. It was time to rebuild. It was time to make America great again, together. The Republican Party, energized and emboldened, had swept the nation. The Senate, the House, a sea of red. The people had delivered a resounding mandate. President-elect Trump acknowledged the party's success. He praised their tireless efforts. He thanked them for their unwavering support. This was their victory too. We have a shared vision for America, he proclaimed. A vision of limited government, individual liberty, and free markets. These were the principles that had made America great. These were the principles that would guide his presidency. The message was clear. The American people had rejected the radical left. They had rejected socialism. They had chosen freedom. They had chosen Trump. Section 4, against all odds, Trump's unwavering spirit. They said it was impossible. They said he had no chance. They underestimated him. They underestimated the American people. But Donald Trump had never been one to back down from a challenge. He had faced relentless attacks. He had endured vicious lies. He had stared down the swamp. And through it all, he never wavered. His spirit remained unbroken. His resolve remained unshaken. This was a victory for the ages, a testament to the indomitable spirit of one man, a man who refused to be silenced, a man who refused to be broken, a man who dared to dream of a better America. Section 5. A tapestry of support embracing America's diversity. From every corner of the country they came. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Christians, Jews, Muslims. They were the forgotten men and women of America, and they had found their champion in Donald J. Trump. He looked out at the sea of faces. He saw the truck drivers and the steel workers. He saw the police officers and the veterans. He saw the small business owners and the stay-at-home moms. He saw America. This is your victory, he declared, his voice filled with emotion. This is our movement. It was a movement built on the hopes and dreams of everyday Americans, a movement that transcended race, religion, and creed, a movement that represented the very best of America. Section 6. Destiny's Call, a higher purpose revealed. It was a moment etched in time, a moment that sent chills down the spines of all who witnessed it. President-elect Trump, his voice hushed with reverence, spoke of a higher power. He recounted the harrowing assassination attempt he had survived. I wasn't supposed to make it, he confessed, his voice thick with emotion. But something had other plans. The crowd listened intently, hanging on his every word. I believe I was spared for a reason, he continued, his gaze fixed on some distant point. I believe I was chosen to lead this nation back from the brink, to restore its greatness, to fulfill its destiny. A wave of emotion swept through the ballroom. This was more than just a political speech. This was a spiritual awakening.